If you are someone who loves Phalaenopsis orchids, with just discarded orchids like these after they have finished blooming, I will guide you on how to grow and care for them so they can bloom again. With only simple ingredients available in your kitchen, along with a few easy steps, you can completely revive the orchid and enjoy vibrant, blooming flowers right at home. Welcome to the Wonder Garden channel. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss useful, simple, yet extremely effective orchid care tips. To revive this orchid, first you need to thoroughly check the entire root system of the plant. Normally, orchids are planted with moss, which is a medium that retains water very well. However, if it stays wet for too long, the moss can cause the roots to suffocate, lack oxygen, and easily lead to root rot. Therefore, you need to completely remove the old moss so the roots can be more ventilated and easier to inspect the plant's health. Only when the roots are clean and well aerated can the orchid begin its recovery process, regenerate new roots, and absorb nutrients most effectively. This is an important step that helps the plant become healthy from within and prepares it for the next stage of growth. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. After removing all the old moss, I will carefully inspect the root system. Any roots that are rotten, dark brown, mushy, or broken need to be cut off immediately. Removing these damaged roots helps prevent the spread of bacteria while allowing the remaining healthy roots to grow stronger. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. To ensure maximum safety for the plant, after cutting off all damaged roots, I will rinse the entire plant with clean water. This helps completely remove dirt and any remaining bacteria on the roots and base, while also allowing us to clearly observe the condition of the roots after pruning. When the plant is cleaned like this, the recovery process will be faster, and the risk of infection after replanting is minimized. Finally, let the plant dry in a cool, airy place for one day, so the cut surfaces can dry completely. To treat the orchid, I will use garlic. Garlic contains allicin, a natural compound with strong antibacterial and antifungal properties that helps eliminate harmful bacteria and fungi on the roots and stem. In addition, garlic also boosts the plant's resistance, helping it recover faster after root rot or disease. When used properly, garlic solution also helps clean the root environment, creating favorable conditions for the plant to grow healthy again. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. After finely chopping, I will put all 3 cloves of garlic into a clean glass. Next, I will add about 500 milliliters of warm water. The warm temperature helps extract active compounds like allicin from the garlic more quickly and effectively. Then, I will cover it and let it steep for about 1 day so the nutrients fully dissolve into the water. After 1 day, I will filter out all the garlic residue, keeping only the liquid extract for use. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. Next, I will add 3 vitamin B1 tablets. Vitamin B1 helps stimulate root growth, reduce stress after damage, and support faster recovery and more stable development. Then, I will dilute the solution with about 1 liter of clean water and stir well until the vitamin B1 is completely dissolved. At this point, we have a combined solution of garlic and vitamin B1 that both disinfects and stimulates root growth, helping the plant recover effectively. Now, I will soak the entire base and root system of the orchid in the garlic and vitamin B1 solution for about 10 minutes. During soaking, the solution penetrates directly into the roots, helping disinfect, eliminate fungi and harmful bacteria, and clean the root environment after treatment. The vitamin B1 in the solution helps stimulate new root growth, reduce stress, and speed up recovery, especially for weak or root-damaged orchids. After about 10 minutes, I will take the orchid out of the solution and use a soft cloth to gently absorb any remaining water on the plant. This helps remove excess solution, preventing water from accumulating in leaf joints or at the base, which can easily cause rot and fungal diseases. At the same time, gently drying the plant helps it stay airy and stabilize faster after treatment, creating better conditions for recovery and growth in the next step. To replant this orchid, I will use a transparent plastic cup. This is a simple hydroponic growing method, very suitable for busy people, because you don't need to water frequently while the plant can still grow well. After placing the plant in the cup, add a sufficient amount of clean water so that the roots lightly touch the water's surface. If you use tap water, let it sit in open air for 3 to 5 days before use. This allows chlorine and fluoride to evaporate, preventing root burn or inhibition of plant growth. This method not only keeps the roots sufficiently moist, but also allows you to easily observe new root development through the transparent cup. Finally, place the plant in a cool, airy place with gentle indirect light, avoiding direct sunlight or strong wind. Result: these are orchids that I have grown using the hydroponic method. You can see they grow very lush, with sturdy and glossy leaves. Especially, the root system adapts very well to the new environment. New roots appear more frequently, white and healthy, showing that the plant is absorbing nutrients effectively. When the roots become strong and the plant stabilizes, you will begin to see new flower spikes gradually appear, which is a clear sign that the plant is entering a strong growth phase. During the care process, you only need to regularly monitor the water level in the cup. When you notice the water changing color, forming a film, or having an unusual smell, you should replace it completely. If the water decreases, simply refill it to the previous level. Maintaining clean and stable water helps the roots stay healthy, absorb oxygen and nutrients better, and prevents bacterial growth that causes root rot. This method is simple, yet keeps your orchid lush and full of vitality. And then, large, vibrant, and long-lasting flowers will gradually appear, rewarding your care efforts. This proves that the hydroponic method is completely effective, helping orchids grow sustainably and reducing root rot issues. What do you think about this orchid growing method? In my opinion, this is a simple method but highly effective, especially suitable for busy people who still want a lush, vibrant orchid garden all year round. We all want our orchid pots to be full of buds, blooming evenly and beautifully all year round. However, to keep orchids healthy, continuously flowering, and maintain long-lasting blooms, proper care and timely nutrient supplementation are extremely important. Today, I'm going to share with you a completely new type of fertilizer made in a very simple way using common ingredients from your kitchen. This fertilizer helps orchids become greener and stronger, revives weak leaves, stimulates robust root growth, which in turn allows flower spikes to grow longer, produce more blooms, display brighter colors, and keep the flowers lasting longer on the stems. As long as you apply it correctly, the orchid pots in your garden will bloom all year round, full of vitality, bringing you joy every day. To make today's fertilizer, the first ingredient I use is 3 cloves of garlic. Garlic contains allicin, a powerful natural antibacterial and antifungal compound that helps prevent fungal diseases, protect the root system, and boost the orchid's resistance. In addition, garlic also stimulates stronger new root growth and helps reduce root rot and stem rot during the care process. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. To extract allicin as effectively as possible, you need to lightly crush the garlic cloves. When the garlic is crushed, the enzymes inside are activated, allowing allicin to be released into the solution more quickly and more efficiently. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. Then, I place all the crushed garlic into a clean glass cup to prepare for the essence extraction in the next steps. The next ingredient I will use is turmeric powder, I use 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful antibacterial and antifungal compound that helps eliminate pathogens in the growing medium, protect young roots, and support the recovery of damaged tissues in orchids. Next, I add 500 milliliters of hot water and stir well so that the extracts from the garlic and turmeric powder dissolve completely into the water. Hot water helps maximize the extraction of a lecithin from the garlic and curcumin from the turmeric, creating a solution that is not only antibacterial and antifungal, but also highly effective at stimulating roots and promoting orchid recovery. We will then continue to let the solution steep overnight. Before applying the fertilizer, you should lightly water the orchids first to help the roots gradually adjust to the moisture and to prevent nutrient shock when exposed to the concentrated solution. To determine whether your orchid needs watering, you simply need to observe the color of the roots. If the roots turn a whitish-gray color and look dry, that is a sign the plant is in need of water. If the roots still maintain a fresh green color and look plump and glossy, the plant still has enough moisture, and you do not need to water it yet. Observing the root color not only helps you water at the right time, but also helps prevent waterlogging and root rot, 2 major causes that make many orchids weaken and gradually die. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. After pre-watering for a sufficient amount of time, you simply take the pot out and let it drain. This is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to keep your orchids lush and healthy, prevent leaf wilting, and ensure strong, stable root development over the long term. In addition, regular pre-watering also helps flush out old fertilizer residues and clean dirty growing media. These are also among the main reasons why orchids grow slowly, have difficulty blooming, or fail to bloom at all if not handled in time. If you don't have much time, you can apply this method once a month to your entire orchid garden. With just this simple step, your plants will be cleansed, revived, and grow much healthier. After the fertilizer solution has been steeped for the required amount of time, I will filter it and remove all the residue, keeping only the pure liquid. This is the portion that contains all the essential extracts and nutrients from the garlic and turmeric, making it easy for the orchid to absorb, preventing root blockage or medium compaction, while safely delivering antibacterial effects, stimulating root growth, and promoting plant recovery. To ensure the solution's concentration is suitable and safe for the plants, I will further dilute it with 1 liter of clean water. Diluting the solution makes it gentler and milder, allowing the plant to absorb it easily without experiencing shock, especially for orchids that are in the recovery phase or have just produced new roots. Once the concentration reaches the proper level, we can safely and effectively use it on the orchids. Method 1. First, I gently pour the solution into a small cup for easier use. Next, I use a soft cotton pad or a clean cloth, lightly soak it with the solution, and slowly wipe each orchid leaf from the base to the tip, covering both the upper and lower surfaces. When wiping, you should be very gentle to avoid scratching the leaf surface, as orchid leaves are quite soft and sensitive. Wiping the leaves with this solution helps completely remove dust, water residues, bacteria, and fungal spores that have accumulated over time. Once the leaf surface is clean, the stomata are more open, allowing the plant to photosynthesize better and absorb light more efficiently. Not only does the solution clean the leaves, but it also provides a light dose of nutrients that are absorbed directly through the foliage, making the leaves noticeably darker green, thicker, and glossier. With consistent regular wiping over time, you will notice fewer yellow leaves, fewer brown spots, sturdier foliage, and an overall visibly healthier plant. This is a very gentle yet highly effective care method, especially suitable for weak orchids, newly recovering plants, or orchids grown indoors for a long time without the natural cleansing of rain on their leaves. Method 2. Next, I pour the solution into a specialized watering can. Then, I slowly and evenly water around the base of the orchid. When watering, you should pour around the edge of the pot so the solution gradually seeps from the outside in, allowing the entire root system to absorb water and nutrients evenly. You should avoid pouring too forcefully or concentrating the water in one spot, as this can cause waterlogging, root suffocation, and fungal problems. Slow and even watering allows the roots to take up water gradually, preventing shock and enabling the plant to absorb nutrients more effectively. As the solution reaches the roots, the nutrients help stimulate faster growth of new roots, strengthen existing roots, make root tips lush green, and firmly anchor them into the growing medium. At the same time, the plant is revitalized from within. Leaves become greener, stems stronger, and the orchid is well prepared for the upcoming budding and flowering stage. This method has the deepest impact on an orchid's growth because the roots are the heart of the plant. When the roots are healthy, the entire plant thrives. Method 3. For the remaining solution, I pour it into a misting spray bottle. Then, I spray evenly over both sides of the orchid leaves, from the upper surface to the underside, lightly misting the stems and base, creating a thin layer of moisture covering the entire plant. When spraying, you should hold the bottle at a proper distance to produce a fine mist, avoiding strong jets that leave water pooling on the leaves. Misting allows nutrients to be absorbed directly through the leaf surface, provides light hydration, helps keep the leaves cooler and fresher, and reduces wilting caused by dry air, especially on hot days or when orchids are grown indoors. The misting solution also helps gently remove dust, reduce bacteria and fungal buildup on the leaves, and supports better metabolic processes. After a period of care using this method, you will notice the orchid leaves becoming darker green, thicker, and visibly glossier, with the plant healthier and well prepared for root growth, shoot development, and flowering. For Phalaenopsis orchids, after spraying for about 20 to 30 minutes, if you notice water still pooling in the leaf axils or the crown, gently dab it with a soft cotton pad or dry cloth to prevent water accumulation that could cause leaf or tip rot. Results. After using this fertilizer solution for a period of time, you will notice your orchids changing noticeably day by day. First, the roots will start producing new growth, white, plump roots with lush green tips that anchor firmly into the growing medium. Once the roots are healthy, the plant absorbs nutrients more efficiently and recovers strongly from within. Next, the orchid leaves become darker green, thicker, and glossier, with no signs of yellowing or weakness. And the most wonderful part is that new flower spikes begin emerging from the leaf axils, growing strong, straight, and full of vitality. This is the clearest sign that the orchid has truly recovered, accumulated enough energy, and is ready to enter a new, vibrant flowering season. When the flowers bloom, you will notice they are larger, more vibrant in color, and last longer on the spikes, bringing complete beauty to your entire garden. This is the well-deserved reward for your patience and proper care. What do you think about caring for Phalaenopsis orchids using this method? If you find it simple, easy to apply, and effective, leave a comment below to share your experiences with me and the community. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with fellow orchid enthusiasts, and subscribe to the Wonder Garden channel so you won't miss any future plant care videos. Thank you all for always being with me.